You join us at a very important part of the day.
Breakfast time. Well, any meal time.
Yes, this isn't all for me.
I'm just going to make some bread.
What we thought we'd do today, show you a little bit more boat life, or wide beam boat life. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm going to clean the roof. Exciting content.
I'm going to make some bread.
Yeah, Mrs. Barnes, we're going to make some bread.
And do some washing.
Do some washing. Kenneth, by the way, was down here, look.
Pass it, let me just show you.
Where he is, look. Thank you, Mrs. B. Right, now I'm gonna... Sorry. I'm gonna carry on eating my bovril, and we'll pick back up with you when I'm probably on the roof, cleaning the roof. Oh, we've got something new in the roof as well. Right, folks, ready for the day. Mrs. Bonneville is in the boat registering her new hair straighteners, and is going to make some sourdough. Yes. I've had my toast, and I'm now going to set up. I'm now going to open my new mop and clean the roof. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Let me just open up this cover here. So the roof is dirty, very dirty. Now, I'm sure there's various recommended and suggested ways to clean a boat roof, but as I say, I'm going to do it with a mop, a bucket of soapy water, and then hose it down. Now let me just show you. This probably won't pick it up that well. I'll just flip you around. There's the roof, and it's a bit dirty, to say the least. Can you see right at the end? Can you see what's at the end? Yes, we purchased Starlink. Anyway, so there's the roof. I am now going to get a bucket of soapy water and clean it. In fact, let me just show you what I bought to clean it. You did ask for content on a wide beam. Right, let me just put my deck chair away. That, folks, by the way, would be my only criticism. The deck's plenty big enough for deck chairs, but we shouldn't really have to use deck chairs. I just don't like on an Aqualine how the back deck curves around. Personally, I'd prefer a square deck back deck, because the seating, you can sit in it for half an hour or so, but it's not, if I'm honest with you, it's not that comfortable. That's why we've got deck chairs. Right, let me show you me mop. If you're still watching, thank you. Here's me mop. This was 5 UK British pounds. Let me open it up for you. Mrs. Bonneville's in the boat now, probably wetting herself laughing that I'm actually filming me opening a mop. There it is, look. Look. You can... I don't know. Goodbye. Now, before I forget, people are asking for an update on the flowers, which is really nice. I had a question the other day in terms of how can you possibly keep flowers on a boat. Will they die? Well, no, they're in pots, containers that hang off the side of the boat, and let me just show you, they're doing wonderfully well. Let me just flip. Oops, sorry. Let me just flip the camera around. There's Kenneth's paddling pool. There you go, look. As I'm sure you can appreciate and see, they're all doing wonderfully well, look. How long this is going to take, folks, to mop my roof. There'll probably be people watching this now who've got a boat thinking, oh my God, Mr. Bonneville, that's not how you clean your roof. Well, as I say, if anyone's got any different suggestions, ideas, do let me know. Look, just on cue, starting to rain. Oh, this country. Time of filming this, folks, it's the very last day in June. It's the height of summer. Oh dear me. And it's raining. Buy a boat, she said. Yeah. Oh dear. Anyway. Oh, I'm having a right chunter, aren't I? Let's put that there. Make sure it doesn't fall in. Now this can be a little bit precarious because I obviously have to step over a gap. I'm sure Mrs. Bonneville would love me to fall in. Hey. Otherwise, I'd have to untie the boat. Excuse me, I'd have to untie the boat, drag it across. Oh no. I wouldn't be doing this in my 70s though, would I? Couple of things before I show you. One, make sure you don't spray too hard and close to the mushroom vents because it comes in the boat. Mrs. Bonneville, bless her, is cleaning up now. And secondly, yeah, it takes a 70 foot by 12 foot wide beam. It's taken me 5 buckets of hot soapy water, and obviously as you've seen, I've hosed it off. Let me just show you what it looks like. Quite pleased with it because this is the first time, believe it or not, that I've cleaned the roof of the boat. You shouldn't, in my opinion, clean the roof that often because the paint sometimes can flake off, believe it or not, if you're jet washing it. And I'd never personally put a jet wash on top of a roof of a boat. That's just my opinion. Other people do it their own way. Let me just show you the roof though. Oops. There you go, folks. It's come up pretty well. It's come up pretty well, that. Very pleased with that, if I say so myself. So, folks, welcome back. A little bit of a different upload, this one, isn't it? But you did ask about how you clean the boat roof, and I'm going to go onto the internet because you've been asking about our Starlink. But just very, very quickly, I'm going to go back to cleaning the boat roof. It was only what I do in terms of not putting a jet wash on it. I'm not saying you can't put a jet wash on your boat roof. I don't do it because boat roofs, in my opinion, are notorious for having thin layers of paint, and putting a jet wash on that, for me, you're asking for trouble. Plus the roof is completely and always exposed to the elements, sun, all sorts. So I don't know, common sense for me dictates that you just put the mop or something gentle across the boat roof. Anyway, I've blathered enough. Internet, you've been asking about our Starlink. Let me just bend down and show you what is what. So we went for the Starlink. It's the can't remember the actual title of the, hold on a minute. We went for the standard kit, but with the upgraded dish. I'm not quite sure what that means, but that's what we went for. So what do you get in the box? I'll show you the hardware in a minute, but this is what I love about Starlink. It's a bit like Apple. I don't want any hate mail, but Starlink was massively easy to set up. You scan the QR code onto your phone, you download the Starlink app, plug in the hardware. Obviously the router gets plugged into the actual dish, the router gets plugged into the power bank, and then the power bank gets plugged into your main socket. And then position the actual dish. It does actually say try to avoid trees, clear line of sight, which I'll show you ours is in a minute. And then basically follow the app. It is that straightforward and that simple. As I say, we've had ours now for nearly a month. We are utterly delighted with it. Now I'll show you a speed test, an independent speed test in a minute. A little bit about the Starlink app, which, as I say, you download on your phone. You can do all sorts. You can check the satellite, you can check the position of your actual dish, of the has it got any kind of interruptions or obstructions in terms of where it's positioned, etc, etc. You can do a speed test, you can do all sorts of stuff, but I'm going to do the speed test independently just to show you. But let me show you the actual hardware and where we decided to actually pop it on the actual roof. Let me just flick you around, folks. So, as I say, we're quite lucky where we're moored. There aren't actually that many trees. There are some behind us. I could have put it here, but it would have been interrupting, and that's where we leave Kenneth's little paddling pool in the summer. But anyway, I decided to pop the actual dish right on the end of the boat. Now, you can actually attach it to the roof, but I'm not going to drill anything into the roof of this boat. I just don't like doing things like that. So I went to Midland Chandler's, got a couple of the black plastic, I don't know what you call them, matting, and then I've bought 2 in total. There's 12 kilograms of weight. It's like sandbags. Well, actually, they're those exercise weights that you put around your legs. I don't know why you'd run with 12 kilograms around your legs. Anyway, that's how we've done ours, and I've done a little bit of cabling into the actual bedroom, which I'll show in a minute. But that's how we've positioned it. Let me go and show you the actual hardware, and then we'll run a little speed test. Look at me tubs. Oh, I do love them. Let me just flick you around, folks. Quite quiet today and that's the main reason you're only seeing me on this vlog. Mrs. Bonneville, I know you've seen her earlier on making some bread. It was delicious. But Mrs. Bonneville's over in Sheffield, dog sitting. Her sister and brother-in-law have gone over to Barcelona, lucky them, for a wedding. We used to have a router, and we were absolutely delighted with our router for a couple of years, and then for whatever reason recently it just started to drop signal. And I work from the boat, I'm constantly on conference calls, Teams, Zoom, whatever, and I need a solid and reliable internet connection. So I just basically had a little rant and went and just got Starlink. So in terms of the hardware, as I say, you've got the dish on the roof of the boat, and then you've got the actual, we've put it in the back bedroom, in the main bedroom here. I keep saying back bedroom, we haven't got a back bedroom. That's the actual router, all very SpaceX, Elon Musk, isn't it? And then there's the actual power bank, power brick, and we've just literally plugged it into the wall. And as I say, up onto the well deck here. Let me just open this door. I've had to do a little bit of cabling up, I'd say, into the actual dish, which is sat on the boat roof. Let me just open that door again. Oh, the sun's actually come out today, folks. Oh, look, there's Kenneth's daybed. Mrs. Bonneville's taken a load of laundry to her sisters to do some washing. It's week 3, and I know that's not a huge amount of time to be giving you a little bit of a review, but you have been asking, and I was actually speaking to someone, sorry. Make sure I don't trip over this Starlink box. And I purchased it. I went to Curry's PC World, or whatever it's called. Other retailers are available. Let me just pop you down, folks. I can't quite remember exactly how much it cost. I think the whole kit, so the dish, the router and the power brick, which comes in that box, I think it was £400, £399, or was it £299? Can't quite remember. And we have paid for the residential service. There's no contracts. It's £75 a month, which I know is a little bit more than what most folk are paying for their internet, but as I say, we needed it. Now we've got Starlink, the image quality when we're watching stuff is utterly amazing. And as I say, when I'm working, Mrs. B is watching YouTube, Netflix, Amazon Prime, you name it. We just have not had a problem. Right, enough wittering. What I'm going to do now is a speed test. So, let me just sign in. So I've literally, I hope the internet picks this up or the screen picks this up. I've just literally popped onto my phone there, internet test. I'm just going to see if I can hit that blue button. There we are. And that's now doing the upload. I can't see. Oh, it's still actually going, sorry. So it's actually saying upload of 261.9, download, sorry, and upload of 15.64. Your internet connection is very fast. Your internet connection should be able to handle multiple streaming devices, ultra HD videos, video conferencing, gaming, all at the same time. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it absolutely does. It's, for us, as I say, it's been an absolute game changer. Hope that helps, folks. As I say, you did ask for a little bit of an overview on the boat roof, and you did ask for a little bit of an overview on our Starlink, so I've tried to combine them. Next week you'll see me and Mrs. B and Kenneth back together. See you later, guys. Bye.